day you came to the meeting to complain that you did not get the bid, okay? I had laying in front of me, which was public record. It's nothing to hide, public record, your tax lien, on the table in front of me, okay? I listened to you, and I basically sat here, and when I made the comment to you, I don't have to answer you. That was the reason, so I chose not to embarrass you in that public meeting. And for your information, we did have the lien. It was filed on March the 12th or 13th. It was in our office the next day. So I'm not going to argue with you anymore, but I'm just telling you that those are facts.
Sure, the lien
Okay.
was an issue.
And it was the issue, period. And
Did you bother to reach out to me and ask me if it was resolved?
Didn't have to. It wasn't at the time we did the bid.
It was resolved, and I could have given you payment information proving that, if you had asked me.
Nevertheless, Josh, that's why we made our decision. Whether it
Okay.
was resolved or not, we could not, in good conscience, all five of us agreed, not just me, not just him, that we couldn't give you the contract for that reason.
Okay, so I have a follow-up question.
I'm done.
Okay, my follow-up question, if financials are truly a concern, then why did the county commissioners not reach out to any of the counties where any of the other bidders were doing business and check into their financials? Would you like to comment on that? Because if you looked into mine, you should have looked into my competitors as well. Any comment? I didn't expect you to have a comment on that, because you did not look into my competitors or any of their financials. Furthermore, you didn't call a single one of my references. I question if any of you even read my proposal, or any of the proposals for that matter. And now some of you are willing to go to great efforts to attempt to destroy my personal and my business reputation in order to save your own political campaigns for Union County Commissioner. How many calls have you made, Mr. Gould?
I already answered that.
How many calls have you made, Mr. Miller? If these were the facts, if my lien was the fact, you think anyone with any common business sense would have said, we should call the other competitors' counties and see if they have financial issues. But you did not. You didn't want me to have that position for personal reasons. And now you're mad because, essentially, I brought it to public knowledge. You're attempting to destroy my personal business to save your own political campaigns, to cover up your deceit, your inappropriate comments, and frankly, your unfair bidding practices. And I hope that someday, taxpayers of Union County can expect more out of the county commissioners. You have anything else to say for yourselves?
Thank you for coming.
Does anyone else have any public comments?
I do. And I don't need to come up there and address. It's been a long time since I've been to a county board meeting. But I have several businesses in this county. I'm not going to direct this to Dave Gould, but I am going to the others. I personally recommended Josh Ditto. I had multiple businesses with him. Not one of you contacted me that asked for a reference check. Now that's poor.
I actually saw your letter and believed what you said. There's others in there. There's one from the school. There's one from an electric company. I actually went to all the proposals and I actually read the proposals.
You know, what we have here, gentlemen, is a person that has tried to make a business in our county. You know, I'm a business person and it is very difficult to make ends meet. This could have helped him put a secretary, given a person a job, hired another IT person, but we go out of our county to get money. I have a local business now, and it's very, very difficult to keep businesses in our town. You know, my other business, we go from Williamson County or Franklin County all the way down to Karnak County, Pulaski County. And I will say this publicly, this county and our towns in this county are the least that wants to help our businesses. And you all need to really start thinking about who are the big business people in this town, because we are dwindling to nothing. That's all I'm going to say.
Any other public comments? Yes.
Bobby, back to the 911, audit and anxiety that Crystal feels over whether or not there could possibly be action to take her out of the IMRF system. Would there be some motion, since you all presume to support the fact that she will stay in? I assume you probably have to check with Tyler for it to be legal, but would there be some motion or something that you could pass stating that she will remain in IMRF?
As far as, from what I understand, from what I just heard, the information can be provided that proves that fact. You know, 911 is a government entity. You know, I think it's just a matter of time before it happens, you know.
Before what happens, Bobby?
That it proves she can be in IMRF. I don't see a problem with that. If there is, I'll get involved in it. But actually, she's hired to the 911 board.
Right, but as far as the IMRF, I assume that the county board has some jurisdiction over who is under IMRF,
It's-
you or not.
It's already been proved that it's a county.
IMRF position, so
Yeah,
we can rest assured that she is and will remain under IMRF.
yes.
But she's put too many years in, you know, to the county, as I'm sure everybody here would agree, to be faced with that anxiety that there might take her out of the IMRF jurisdiction.
Okay.
I have one more question. Your prevailing wage, what is your prevailing wage in your resolution?
You have something you want reference to? There's several different categories.
That's what it does, Beverly. It mentions like laborers, mechanics, other workers. So it's specific to that
Okay. I
title.
didn't know if you just did a,
No. It's per title.
It's-
okay.
It's downloaded from the Department of Labor website. State of Illinois.
Yeah, it's so that, in each category.
Any other public comments?
I have one, I didn't have one, comment, but we have one. I'm here in support of Josh, just because he does our IT services and our businesses too, and my gosh, this young man goes above and beyond. When a business is down, these bigger corporations that don't care about local people personally, they're not gonna leave their family on a Sunday or a Saturday like he does to make sure our businesses are up and going and everything is the way it needs to be, because he is local and he knows us personally and he cares about our businesses. He didn't get the bid, that's over. I wish he would have, but it's over. But I would love to see all this backstabbing and attacks on his business be over too, because he's a fine young man that runs a great business in our county, and I think we're very fortunate to have him. A lot of you are my friends. You know, I just wish it could be over today. I wish that, you know, I think he did taxpayers a service, but some of us don't get real involved in politics but you know, I do think he did us a service by, I would have never known about that, and I think we do need to know about that when a big contract like that's leaving our county. And I just wish it could be over now.
Thank you. Anything else?
I do have a comment. Mr. Gould, as I understand, this decision was made prior to you coming to sit on the committee. Is that correct? So what is your personal vendetta in showing this information and trying to discredit this business?
I'm not. I didn't.
It seems very personal when you weren't involved in making the decision.
No, it has no personality. I've known Josh, my kids have used him, just frankly used him for photography in the last few weeks. I didn't want the information that was available, that was going out, to hurt his business, and that's the attempts I tried to protect, that the information regarding the tax liens that were filed would not get public and not get hurt.
Well, however, several people have stated to me personally it is your intent to discredit
And I did that.
his business, and that several committee members have made comments that his business is going under, he's not going to be around,
I did
that
not say
you guys
that.
are going to bury him.
I did
And I
not.
highly think that's very unprofessional and very inappropriate from such highly elected officials in our county.
I will say I did have a customer come into my office and say they didn't think I would be interested in a potential $10,000 to $12,000 website contract as a direct effect of comments Mr. Miller had made. And I will say, based on what you just said, that you did say in your exact words that you were making those calls and messages to personally discredit me and my Facebook. And I'm sorry you've forgotten that, but I take really good notes when I talk to people.
Okay. Anything else? If not, I need a motion to go into executive session for employees.
I make a motion to go into executive session for the discussion of employees.
Commissioner Hartline?
Yes, ma'am?
Commissioner Teller?
Yes.
Commissioner Clausen?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.